Hey everybody, Sparky Tech 248 here. Got some cables here. Going to restrand my lights here. These are the lights that power my my backdrop, and these are DMX communicated lights. And I have two controllers that can talk to this. One's a rack, well, both of them are rack mounts, but one of them is a lot more complex than the one I'm using for this. So I'm going to restrand some cables here. So these are your standard 3-pin XLR connectors that you can use for microphones and stuff like that. DMX uses them. There are some fixtures that uses a 5-pin. There's a myth about the DMX wire versus this type of setup. That all 5 wires are used. Not really. It's 1, 2, and 3 are used, and on the 5-pin, 4 and 5 are not used. So it's not a true 5-pin connection. But I guess DMX language 2 is a true 5-pin connection. But those fixtures will work either in the 5-pin mode or a 3-pin mode. So if you see 4 XLRs, a 3-pin or a 5-pin, the possibility is the 5-pin may be the DMX language 2. There's also another style of DMX which is called the Universe DMX, and that is where you get to see people do these amazing Christmas lights displays and stuff like that. That's why their Christmas lights are so freaking outrageous. It's because of that universe version of DMX. So anyways, unplug these lines here so I can put these back in my my live sound equipment boxes. And this is a 20-foot, so I'm switching it down to a 2.5. So each one of these lights is programmed to particular channels. So the first one, which is you don't see on the camera, is channel 1 through 3. This one here is 6 through 9, and then no, wait a minute. 6. Let's see, 4. No, 3. Yeah, 1 through 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. So I had to think, and that's why I had to think. I didn't have my cheat sheet with me. So what I'm doing is I'm just restranding a smaller cable so I can shorten the length time, and then it doesn't matter. You can go up to the end without a terminal, up to about 100 feet without a terminal. Your terminal has to have a 120 ohm resistor or a bicolor LED, which is like 75 ohms, and the remaining ohms has to be covered by a resistor. So that's pretty much, yeah. This one's 4, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 7. So this is the bottom of my backdrop. So, all right, got one more here. I'll show you the last one here. So that's the last one. This is number 3 right here, 1 through 3, and then the cord goes up to the controller. So that's kind of behind the scenes of my backdrop. So you got to see some of the mess. And the trick is, if you know how your connectors are set up, all you gotta do is figure out where the screw is, and then it's easy alignment. That's the nice thing about DMX technology. Let me see if, let me pop me go a little bit wide here. Alright, we'll go wide here, and I'll fire this up. You guys want to run a check, because every time you recable, you want to run a check. There we go. So I'm not using my traditional headphones like I normally have, so I'm just using the microphone on the camera, so you can see they're sequencing. So that's basically what that is, and that's how it is. So turn my camera around real quick. So again, I'm rearranging everything. So this is the controller I'm using here, and this is my soundboard, and you always hear me with my headphones and stuff. So anyways, that's kind of behind the scenes of the backdrop there, and hope you guys like the third edition of the backdrop behind the scenes. And I'm Sparkatech248. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next post. And as always, don't text and drive, don't drink and drive, and keep your pyrotechnics displays safe. And as usual, you can always share, like, thumbs up, comment. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next post. I'm just kind of doing this real quick. I got a ton of stuff to do today. So anyways, catch you all later. I'll see you on the next post once again. So bye-bye.